The opening statement?
Yeah, I thought what dictated the match the most was serving and passing. I thought we served really aggressive. This might be our first time all season. I'm pretty sure it is, that we were ace to error ratio was 1-to-1. So we had 6 aces, 6 errors. So I liked our serving tonight, probably the most. And we only gave up 1 ace. It was really late in the match that we called out and let it drop in. So that serve and pass battle dictated everything else. And then, we played good defense, and they had a very specific game plan, I think, of what they wanted to do to take out some of our hitters or disrupt hitters, and we were able to combat that from other areas. I think Bryn Rhinus had a really good match, and we needed that based on how they were game planning against us.
Glad you mentioned the serving, because one of the things that I saw, it looked like there were a lot of low serves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Is that a legitimate observation, and is that part of maybe why your serving was effective? Can
I just think
help me out with what I saw?
Yeah, serving aggressive is important. So that's going to be low, it's going to be fast, it's going to be varying location, and we've worked a lot on serving in the last 2 weeks especially, and I think tonight we finally saw the rewards of it, because we still didn't last weekend. We were still pretty high error at Portland State and at Sac State. So we had seen it in practice and it wasn't translating to matches, and tonight it finally did.
The other thing that I want to say is, with an hour and 15 minutes, I think this is the fastest, shortest match that I've ever seen in each of 3 sets. Each set was close for a little bit, and then, I don't know, boom, somehow you guys would make a run and pull away. What was happening in those, if that's the right, Lyndsey, what was happening in those runs? What was going on in all those 3 sets? Because I think there was a pattern there. Yeah,
it was a serving again. It's a serving. I think in set 2 we got out to an 11-2 run, where the first set we would get just a couple runs, enough to keep a 2 or 3 point lead. But that's kind of what you're looking for is, man, when can we get the matchup we want, and when can we get what we want serving? And you got to score a couple there. We can't air ourselves out, and we can't give them an easy serve where they could set their middles, because we didn't stop their middles very well. So we got that, and what I like is that then we didn't give them back. It didn't turn into a game of runs. We were passing well enough to side out pretty quickly and then score a couple more points.
Was this the best match that you played all year?
It's our most complete match for sure.
Okay.
Like well-rounded from all of our hitters, from serving, passing, defense, offense. It's our most well-rounded, complete match that we've played this season.
Michael, you want to toss?
Coach, what were they doing to your middles? Because, I mean, they were very effective, but you had to rely on the outsides tonight.
Yeah, and I just think that's, Montana State was on our middle. So Sid set a really good match tonight. She's eye-checking each time, seeing what the block's doing, and they were on our middles. And so she was making the right decisions at the right time. And like I said, Bryn coming up, scoring from the left side was really big for the balance that we needed tonight. I think they were going to depend on our left sides airing or just keeping balls in play, and Bryn was scoring.
You've known all year that once your serve and pass got going, your offense would be clicking. But you got to be proud of this defense. That's the lowest you've held an opponent all year. Talk about the defense with the blocks as well as the digs.
Yeah, this is a tough team to defend because they're running a lot of different combinations. They're running into different zones. The combination of their middles and right sides, there's a lot going on. So, I've said it a lot, but serving was the first line of defense because you've got to disrupt that. And then the second line of defense is to stop the quick attack. And I thought there were times we didn't, but we came up with a couple key blocks. Izzy and Maddie started to find the tempo of that, force some errors or force some tips that we really needed. And that, our serving disrupted enough of the middle, which then allowed us to get on the right sides just a little bit. And so, yeah, I like how we played defensively. I thought we had great pursuit from the back row, and that's been a strength for us this year, our floor defense, but it was combined with our serving and blocking tonight, which is what made it more effective.
And you touched on Sid. How comfortable is it knowing that you're going to get 10 or 11 assists every set? And she's just deadly on that little dump that she does. 3 for 5 again. I can't remember the last time she had an error on an attack. How comfortable is that knowing you have a setter to quarterback for the team?
Yeah, I mean, she's playing like a veteran right now. She's playing loose and confident, and She really has great awareness of what's going on the other side of the net, which is a hard skill to develop. I'm not sure she had that skill a year ago. That's what you get with being experienced, that most setters, aren't at that level right now, that she's able to know what's going on the other side of the net and then make a good decision. It all happens so fast, and she makes it look easy.
Is she playing up to where she was when she was All-American? Or she even better than she was then?
Well, she's playing her best volleyball, no doubt. I mean, there's no question she's playing her best volleyball. But awards and those types of things will come if it's our offense scoring. For her, we're not up to where the kills per set that I'd like to see us at quite yet, especially in the first and second set. I would like to see us around 14 kills a set, and so that's the benchmark that I'm always looking for.
Okay, one more thing. You said something about Montana State blockers. I'm sorry. Can I get that again? Can you give that? Can you just say that again, Lyndsey? Was that? Do you know something about they were
shutting down the middles?
Well, that Sid's trying to watch their block and then is setting, away from where they're leaning or what they're kind of biting on. And I thought they were really trying to stop our middles, and so she was able to set, Brynn and Annette and Lainey and Gabby at the right times. I thought she made really good decisions based on Montana State's block.
Because I think the thing that I was going to say is it seemed like your middles really took charge in there. I mean, they were really in charge
yes.
in there, and I just didn't remember what you said. I needed to hear that again.
Well, I think our blockers did a great job as well. I thought as the match went on, Izzy and Maddie, our two middle blockers, did a really good job. They really started to get a good feel for what are the setters going to set, when are they going to set it, and what shot am I taking. It took a little while to find that, and I mean, that's why you scout and you prepare for it in practice, but it's always different when it's coming from an opponent. They're better at it than what we can create in practice. And so it took us a little while, but then I thought they did a great job defending that.
Thanks for saying that again. I just wanted to kind of check what I saw, because it just looked like Maddie definitely was in charge in the middle there. She was really strong, start to finish. But yeah, I just wanted to check my own knowledge. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.